Lamar Odom.
Hey,
Welcome.
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up?
I'm good.
Nice to see you, my
Good
friend.
too.
How are you? When I took a picture with you the other day, a huge amount of people just concerned about just your health and how you're feeling in general.
Well, I feel good.
You look good.
Yeah, I'm healthy. I'm living. I'm here. God gave me a second chance.
Do you believe in God?
I do.
So you're a spiritual and a faithful person?
Yeah.
Always or just recent?
No, always.
You've always been a faithful, spiritual person.
Yeah. I grew up in the church.
And do you believe that maybe all this happened for a reason? Maybe?
I guess I'm still trying to figure out the reason
Okay.
why I did, but I'm grateful for every day that I'm here.
And probably for the amount of people that actually love and care about you.
Yeah, I didn't want to, put my kids to have to go through what I went through at the age of 12.
What's next? I mean, is it closure on what's happened in the past, or have you got to that? And then is there what you want to now do next? And
Well, the past is the past, and
Yeah.
what's next? Only God knows really what's next.
are you going to get into some hoops, or are you going to get into some charity works?
I
Or
was supposed to play in the. I don't know if you're familiar with the Big Three.
of course, I'm familiar with the Big Three, man.
The Ice Cube had. So I was supposed to play, and
Wow! Oh, last year.
and that this year,
Oh, this year.
this summer coming up, I'm supposed to play in that. So that'll
And are
be
you
my,
thinking about it?
Yeah. And
Can
that'll
you
be
still rock?
Of course I can. Yeah.
I'd like to maybe get a little one-on-one with you, though. you understand I have my own rules of one-on-one. You don't think I'm going to let you start backing me down and everything. I've got to...
I can't use my height or my
I
strength.
didn't
to
say
get
you couldn't use your height. I'm just going to limit the amount of dribbles you have
Okay.
and a couple other little...
No, we can make rules.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I mean, you got to have rules. Otherwise,
I mean,
nobody ever sees me coming.
Where's your gym?
Like 5 minutes from here.
Okay.
We could probably-
it's in your home.
Yeah, we could probably go right now. That's
Right.
the kind of shape I feel phenomenal. But I love you in the Big Three, by the way. I wish I want to see in the Big Three more one-on-one stuff, but I like where that's going. I mean, I think I give Ice-T a lot of credit. Like, that's Ice-T, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
It's Ice Cube, not Ice-T.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
Sorry, Ice Cube.
It's what you put in the iced
In
tea.
the Ice-T,
Yeah.
right. But I give him a lot of credit. He's done an amazing. He's got a lot of balls to put something like that together. And there's some good ball players.
Yeah, there's some good ball
Yeah.
players in there. There's
know.
some ex-NBA players and ex-college players.
I'm a big Dr. J fan. So when I see him hanging around the court, and I see,
Dr. J is one of the coaches.
Yeah,
for the Big Three.
I like that. Anything Julius tells me to do, then I just follow it and do it.
Yeah,
It's my guy, kind of.
yeah.
So, are you in New York now? L.A.
New York, L.A., and Miami.
Yeah.
I'm like a nomad. But I consider L.A. and New York my home.
Do you have a hope and a dream of something maybe you want to have, something you want to do? I know how effective you are with kids. I know kids. I mean, it's amazing how many kids even came to me off of that little Facebook post I put.
Yeah.
I mean, kids love you.
Yeah, well, I like kids. If I could, spend time at giving back, I would love to do that. Giving back to kids just with some time.
When you think back, like Christ the King, you were like, you were a big deal
Yeah.
back in the boroughs.
Yeah.
I mean, you were highly, scouted, looked after. Do you feel like do you feel like kids are prepared now, like to get into what they're about to get into? Is it almost overwhelming when you look back on it, or?
Well, yeah. I mean, what I went through, if I look back at it, it was a little overwhelming. Being a number one, number two player in the country, and being from New York, and having to deal with all the street agents and the hanger-ons.
A lot of people.
Yeah, a
coming at you
lot of people coming at you for
all the wrong reasons.
all the wrong reasons, and then for some of the right reasons. And some people coming at you for the right reasons, but it's hard to find them out. It's hard to find out who's who.
How did you go about it?
Sometimes you get hurt, sometimes you get burnt, and sometimes you just figure things out on your own. You grow up fast, basically. Basketball in New York City makes you grow up fast, helps you grow up fast.
But it is a fraternity, though.
It is.
In a lot of ways, like you remember everybody you balled with.
Oh yeah,
Right,
all the
from-
older players and the players. Some of the players that were really good high school players, but really good college players, but weren't fortunate enough to make it to the next level. I remember all those players.
Who were you born with in high
times.
school? Anybody that you were going up against?
I mean, well, Reggie Jesse, of course, Eric Barkley played with me. Speedy Claxton played with me. And
Really?
Ron Artest I played against.
How was Ron?
Fierce.
He's fierce, right?
Yeah, he's fierce. He was the same way. Same way. Great defender. Played with his chest and his heart all the time, and his head.
How we didn't get you at Syracuse? I mean, I still haven't got over the fact that you didn't go to Syracuse. Why Rhode Island?
Well, at the time, it's funny. I'll tell you a story. Jim Harrick was the coach at UCLA.
Right.
And so I was going to go to UCLA, and he got fired on November 6th, which is my birthday. So he gets fired from UCLA. And then I said, all right. So then I decided to go to UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Then they said that I cheated on my SAT.
I would have cheated if I even knew how to cheat. I mean, that test was so confusing.
Yeah, so I couldn't go there. And Jim Harrick gets fired from UCLA, then he goes to Rhode Island. I
And
said
that's
it's a
where you felt
perfect fit.
comfortable.
Yeah,
Close enough, but not too close.
facts.
Nice up there.
Yeah.
Right outside of Boston. Beautiful. Did you
Yeah.
like that? Did you like the college environment? Do you wish you'd stayed longer?
Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Parts of me do, because I wish I could have helped that team a little bit more, and I would like to advance in the tournament, go a little further in the tournament, but I guess it wasn't meant to be.
But from a growing up standpoint, is the 1 year enough to then all of a sudden jump into the NBA, or just from an adult growing up standpoint?
I mean, you're probably never going to be ready.
That's
you know,
true.
But sometimes you just got to put your foot in the water.
The Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Is it everything it's meant to be? Is it kind of like the way the Yankees are in New York, the Lakers are in LA?
Yeah.
Do you-
100%.
Did you pay for anything?
100%. Like
Did you ever pay for a meal?
you know, it's
Anything?
like sometimes I'm watching like LeBron James, and I'm just like, I know he's just like the man right now.
Is it overwhelming, or is it just fun?
Well, it's just fun. I mean, you're playing sports, but you're on a rock and roll team.
It is a rock and roll road show.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to talk to a Laker.
It is, especially if you're playing with a player like Kobe Bryant.
What was that like?
And Pau Gasol, who draws attention from all over, from Spain, from Europe. So we had everyone watching us. And the Lakers are probably the most popular team, I would think, in the NBA. Because everywhere we went on the road, it was still like a home game.
Hotels packed.
Yeah.
People just want to talk to you, hang with
crazy.
you.
Take pictures.
What makes Kobe so different, and what kind of impact did he have on you?
You know, his mentality. The way he approaches just everything in life. It's he has a win or go home mentality with everything. So that's why he's doing so tremendously well off the court. I think he's the only sportsman to win an Oscar. Just got it pretty sold up.
Solid.
Mm.
Did you guys have a good relationship? And
we did. We're pretty close. I knew Kobe before the NBA, from playing against him in different camps, ABCD, and the NBA's Players Association camp when we first met. He's always been the same way, real straight to the point, killer instinct.
Assassin.
Yeah.
There's no second place interest. No interest in second place.
No.
At all.
No.
On any game, any level, any moment.
Whether you're shooting around, playing, joking.
Practice was never really taken very lightly either. I hear he was there early and he stayed late.
Yeah, he was. I remember one practice, he just started the practice by just like elbowing Sasha Vujacic in the chest before the ball even went in the air. Like, this is what we're here for this morning. It's 10 in the morning. This is how he started off the practice. It was crazy.
Is it hard to, like, when you're in such a almost fairyland kind of environment, is it hard to ever like remove yourself from that? Because it's almost incomprehensible. You could do no wrong. You're playing. You got everything done. You can't pick up a check in town.
Well, when in Rome, I did what the Romans do.
Yeah.
I starred on a reality TV show. Like one of my best seasons in the NBA, which was tough. But I think it was like one of those things where I kind of like was getting off on like testing myself. I think I probably like picked that up from Kobe a little bit. See how much I can push myself.
Really?
I mean, it was tough, practicing and then coming home and then shooting. Shooting the reality show the whole day. And then.
So you were working.
Yeah.
You were trying to take advantage of the opportunity probably, which is what
I mean,
it's what New Yorkers do.
You only get it once.
Right? I mean, that's what New Yorkers do.
And like in the beginning of my career, I can remember like being in all those Players Association meetings when they're talking about your finances and your money. I'm like, oh, come on, let's get the fuck out of here. Because you're thinking that it's going to last forever. But so quick. Like
So you weren't
career.
prepared for the finale, do you feel? Or you feel you weren't ready? Or you didn't see it coming?
No, I wasn't ready.
Emotionally, financially, or just everything?
Just everything. Everything. You're not ready.
And it was just, and what really hits me hard is, at the end, you could still ball, but it's just a fraction, just a little. It just happens like that. It's just a little off.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you're really in tune with your game and who you are as a person on and off the court, you would probably see decline, and that probably would have to hurt you the most, or you would have to dig into your humility tank and say, well, if I'm not as quick as anymore, maybe I shouldn't shoot the ball as much. Maybe I should focus on defense or rebound a little bit more, which I would love to see players like, that get older do that, to switch their games a little bit.
It's so hard, but your ego, you were still the greatest of the greatest before you got to that level, and then while you got to that level, so all of a sudden now you got to tell yourself something that's
But you know what I heard?
Humility.
I heard Damian Lillard say about NBA players, like, be great at what your role is. Whatever your role is, be great at that.
I like that. And it's amazing if people could do that. Imagine if you could do that at your company.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could do that in your house even.
Yeah, that's right. That's that.
Just with your, right? Just play your role and play it great.
Everybody want to be big boss.
Who's your role model growing up?
Magic Johnson.
Still talk to him these days?
I haven't spoke to him in a minute. But hopefully I can hang around the Lakers locker room.
Maybe we're hooking up with you in Magic when I'm out in L.A.
Yeah.
I love Magic, man. He's amazing. Is there one moment in your life, though, when you think about it, that had a tremendous impact on you when you were growing up, or something that really changed everything for you?
Oh. Oof. I would say the death of my mother.
What happened?
She passed away.
I got that part of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is probably the saddest day,
Yeah.
at least in my life, when my mom passed. But what was so dramatic about then? How old were you?
I was 12.
Oh.
That's why, because you just don't know.
Oh. There's nothing. Where do you fall back
All
on?
you know is your mother at that age.
Is mom not everything?
Yeah.
She's everything, Mom.
Yeah.
At least for me.
Yeah.
So who'd you fall back on?
My grandmother, her mother, became my mother.
She stepped in.
Yeah.
Still alive?
No, she passed. So,
She passed?
yeah.
Wow. Back to the big three for a minute, though.
Yeah.
And by the way, I got some questions for my man here. We're going to take some questions in a few seconds. But the big three, will we see you back on the big three court? Can you still?
I can still hoop. I think, yeah, big three.
I didn't mean to intimidate you with the one-on-one contest thing, but sometimes a lot of guys get a little bit. Or can aside though,
Yeah.
like, can you still ball on that level, and do you look forward to that kind of challenge, or?
I look forward to it. I always look forward to a challenge. If it's a basketball challenge, I look forward to stepping up to it and confronting the challenge.
Are you gonna bring your game more 3-point? Or are you gonna be still that post up,
I'm
or?
gonna do everything. Like I always play, handle the ball, shoot it, pass, do a little bit of everything. Win. How about that? I want to win as many big games. I want to win the championship in the Big Three if I'm playing in it.
You got to win it. There's no question. My girl Nancy Lieberman told me at the beginning when she said, "Brandon, you think I should coach?" I said, "You know something? I think it would be a good opportunity. I don't think the guys really understand your intensity level and your knowledge of the game fully." Yeah. She has a lot of street credibility, being a Queens gal herself, but she was serious, and she took the hardware.
Yeah. They won, right?
Yeah. 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 Now, you never came across Nancy back in the day too much.
No. Where'd she go to school?
She went to Old Dominion.
Old Dominion?
I've seen her ball, like, with Michael Adams. I think we were talking about this.
Yeah.
I've seen her ball, like, in the G League
Yeah.
with all men. I'm like,
Yeah.
she could play, though. She played with us, like, 2-3 months ago.
The girls?
She could play.
The girls from Christ the King, a lot of them can play with the guys, too.
Oh, a lot of good players at Christ the King, man.
Yeah.
The Christ the King cranks out great women players. I still think the women's game at some point will have its day. It's not there yet, but the women players have just gotten so much better. Just phenomenal.
They've gotten a lot better. I think of course, the difference in the game is I like watching high level women's college basketball, because if you watch them, their fundamentals are damn near perfect. But the problem with men, I mean, we're too athletic. So you can take a man, if he can run faster and jump higher, they tend to sway away from the fundamentals of the game. So I like watching women.
And the problem is the success. Is you're doing something completely wrong and it works.
Yeah.
And now you think you can do it again.
There you go.
But it is amazing when you do some of the things that you do and it's completely wrong and it works out. And I'm like, I don't know how that person did that. That's just not even normal at all. But the women are now more physical.
Yeah.
They're shooting off the dribble. They're doing a lot of the stuff that the men's game does. But yet they're still fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
I'm a Diana Taurasi fan. I mean, I love her game.
Yeah. I like Sue Bird. And Shamika Holsclaw is my favorite.
I like all those players. I like Dewana Bana. Dewana Bana would be like, if I was in the park, I'd take Dewana Bana.
Yeah.
Because she's a little like more like your game.
Yeah.
There's no predicting her game. Her footwork on the inside is amazing. She could drop a 3 in. She's going to get a rebound. And if she posts you up, you're done. She can just do so many things with the left, the right.
Yeah.
Dewana Bana, the name doesn't get mentioned enough, by the way. I love her game. Ben, a couple questions for... By the way, we're going to give away an autograph. I'm curious to see your autograph. Like, you've been probably autographing stuff since you were, like, a teenager.
I used to write my autograph in school.
Because your teacher
sometimes.
made you write that autograph?
I should be doing my schoolwork. I should write my damn autograph.
So you were feeling like you were going to be on a high level even at a young age?
I knew when I was 10 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
How? How do you...
Just knew it.
Because were you that dominant in the schoolyard, in the parks?
I mean, no. I just...
You felt it in your heart.
I knew it.
You had the stuff.
I knew it. I don't know where that comes from, and I don't mean to sound cocky.
No. I can appreciate it. I think the confidence is the king of it all. As long as it's you can stay somewhat humble about it all. But 10 years old, you're thinking I could ball. So I was 10. I thought I could play in the NBA.
No, I knew I was going to be in the NBA.
And that didn't work out for me.
I knew I was going to be in the NBA. I knew that.
You knew it.
David Stern would call my name.
You dreamt it.
Everything. I thought about it every day. It wasn't a dream. It was I woke up like, okay, I'm gonna be an NBA.
But do you think that pictorialization and kind of that is part of the process of why you're able to do what you did? Maybe does that kind of add to it?
I think that's a part of life, though. I think if you can picture anything and see yourself doing it, then one step closer to accomplishing it.
Here. Ben, a couple questions.
Who are some of your favorite teammates throughout your career?
Oh, that's easy. Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol.
Give us a sleeper though. We know about Gasol. We know about Kobe, but
DeAndre Jordan.
Why? Why DeAndre Jordan? Was he just crazy?
He's funny as hell.
So in the huddle, funny, like during the game, funny, or
no? Just off the court, just. And he's a good dude, man. These are like all these dudes are good dudes. I'm naming.
To me, anybody that rebounds a lot and doesn't shoot a lot is a good dude.
Udonis Haslem, great dude. Rasul Butler, who I just lost, one of my favorite players that I play with.
Do you feel like you were blessed, just with the God-given the talent, or do you feel like you've developed this talent?
No, a lot of my talent was God-given. Like my ability to handle the ball.
Is extraordinary like something you're born with, or is it something that maybe we all have, but it's up to you to go develop it?
Maybe I developed it because I kept playing every damn day.
How many hours a day did you play? Were you one of those like 1 in the morning and one little light in the schoolyard kind of guy?
Yeah, I mean till sun up to sundown, as much as possible. as many games as possible.
You were
4-on-4,
just
2-on-2, 3-on-3, full court, 1-on-1.
Outside and inside?
However you wanted
So
it.
you needed a lot of sneakers. You were going through sneakers like water.
Yeah, however you wanted it.
What'd you play in, by the way, when you were a kid?
Always Nikes. Except for there was one point in my career where I played for Adidas sponsored AAU team.
Did you have one pair of sneakers that you loved?
I did. I love the first pair of Kobe Bryant's. I can't remember the first pair of Jordans that I balled in. But the Jordans with the
If you can't remember your first pair of Jordans, I mean, that just doesn't feel right
I had
to
so
me.
many, I guess.
I know there's so many, but we all know our favorite
But you
Jordans.
said to balling, right? Probably would be the patent leather ones. I forgot what number they were.
The patent leather was like, I think, 13.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the patent leather ones? Let's chime in on that. First of all, my Kobe 10s. Love those Kobe 10s, and I love my Jordan 8s.
Yeah.
Jordan 8s was on a vacation for my feet when I played them. They were just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, just great. I mean, you got to give Nike a lot of credit, but I didn't see the Kobe's come until like maybe, I don't know, 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
So I was like a Jordan guy. My Clyde Pumas, of course.
Yeah.
As a kid, I mean, that was the street credibility.
Puma just came back out with some Clydes.
I just bought my new Clydes.
Yeah?
Literally got them today. They're in my office, and I'm going to ball on them on Sunday. I want to see how that
Are they
feels.
Pumas?
Yeah. The orange ones. You haven't seen them?
Mm-mm.
A lot of the guys are wearing them, man. They're very cool. I'm going to ball on them. I'm a little heavier for me, but first time I've not worn a Kobe in a long time. But
Yeah.
I'm going to try it. Just out of respect for Clyde.
Yeah.
That's my guy growing up. You got to have that. You seem to me like your energy's good, and you seem healthy, which I was surprised. I was like, oh, is this guy? Do you feel as good as you look?
Probably better.
Good.
I probably
man.
probably look better than I feel.
Oh, okay.
It's probably a mixture. I feel good though. I feel good.
You look good, and you seem spiritually good.
Yeah.
I know that just before you were talking to a kid that was not feeling well. You want to give him a shout out, by the way?
Josiah, it's my guy Josiah. His parents say he's not doing too good, so just gave him a shout out.
So I think today's Friday. What's your weekend look like?
I think I might be going to LA tomorrow, Utah after that, and then maybe to Peru.
So you're moving around a little bit.
Yeah.
Doing the documentary, which is going to come out. Any idea when?
Not sure.
Before summer.
For the summer?
Before summer.
You excited about it? Like being filmed all the time and everything? Is it like weird? Or is it
I guess
cool?
I'm used to it. Whatever. I'm from the reality show shit.
You don't seem shy about it, but they are inside your. They're inside your stuff, man.
Yeah.
There's no hiding from that camera, or
Nah. That's why you gotta always look good and be in shape.
well, it's working.
Yeah.
Now, are you gonna start working on getting in shape for the big three, or are you still?
Yeah, start soon.
So you're serious?
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, because you do have. It's not like you just go on the court. I don't know if people understand. You do
Nah, you gotta be.
You got to train for that, right?
Yeah, you gotta be in shape.
Yeah.
What's your favorite memory all time in basketball? Favorite play, favorite game, favorite moment?
Oh, that's easy. 1998, Atlantic 10 championship,
Where was that?
Philly, playing against Temple, team that was bigger than us. And
Cheney.
yeah, probably a little bit more skilled.
You took him down.
Time running down, left wing. 3, 2, 1, all net. And that was the first URI's first Atlantic 10 championship.
So it's a big deal.
Yeah, but I remember the reason why that was so big because I guess all the stress from having to sit out the 1 year and the UNLV just like let it all out.
Because there was a lot of spotlight on you, and maybe undeservingly so,
Yeah,
or
there was just a lot of. I just let it all out, and but what was even one better, we get back to the hotel
in Philly.
And I open the hotel door, and the whole state of Rhode Island is just there going crazy. So that was like, gave me goosebumps just thinking about that.
They were loving you.
Yeah.
That's probably why you maybe want to stay another year.
Yeah.
There's nothing like the love. When those are true fans.
Yeah, it's
Right?
genuine.
Yeah.
The love.
Nothing like true fans.
Yeah.
You know them when you see them, probably,
Yeah.
right?
It's a difference.
Not the fair weather fan.
Yeah.
Yes, just from Brock. It may be an easy one. It's probably maybe the championships, but what's your favorite Laker moment of all time?
My favorite Laker moment of all time would have to be the first parade. It was just so incredible. Just so many people out there going crazy. Just like let you know how much love you actually had in the city.
Go back to your younger self for the kids out there that are watching. And there's some great talents out there that are in high school, college, transitioning. What's your advice to them?
Well, don't be afraid of failure, and don't be afraid to be great.
You do anything differently if you had a chance to?
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of things I would do differently, but I mean everything I would say still worked out for the best. I'm alive, I'm healthy. Health is wealth.
Will we see you active doing things in the basketball realm besides the big
Yeah,
three?
you know I want to
You know?
probably
Anything-
want to give coaching a shot.
Especially, it's hard to find big man coaches.
Yeah.
There's guys with height,
Yeah.
right?
And I wanted to
What level are you going to coach, though?
what I wanted to try to think about doing is going back to college to get my college degree, so I could open a lane for college coaching.
I love that. Where would you go if you had a choice?
And it wouldn't matter at that point.
That's fair.
I mean, if you could play with one current NBA player, who would it be? That's from Les.
One current NBA player?
Probably a younger guy. Obviously, there's some overlap between ones you have played with, but somebody you haven't played with before that would be nice to play with.
You know you got somebody you'd love the ball with right now.
Yeah, I mean I played with LeBron. Somebody I never played with, right? Playing the Olympics with LeBron and
When he was young.
yeah, probably Donovan Mitchell.
Connecticut kid.
Yeah, he's
Good
tough.
kid.
He's tough.
Tough kid. Good kid, you
He's
know?
tough. Yeah.
Saw him in Utah. Now, when you go to Utah, will you go watch the Jazz at all? Or
Maybe. It depends if the game's full on the days I'm there.
Quinn Snyder's a good dude, too.
Yeah.
Good coach. I'm going to go see a couple games out there. And
Yeah.
Mitchell really is a sweet kid, and you want nothing but success for him,
Yeah.
you know?
East Coast kid, right?
He's what?
He's from the East, right?
Oh, yeah, Connecticut. Yeah. Played around here a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, he's tough.
Went to Louisville. I think he went to
Went to
Louisville.
Louisville,
Yeah. I'm still not good with you that you didn't go to Syracuse, but I guess it was all crazy back then. Christ the King, though, it was a good run.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch you in the Big Three. Can't wait to see this documentary you're working on. I'm probably working on a book, a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, there's a genuine interest in you. Surprise you how many people care about you and are interested in you?
I mean, sometimes. But, I mean, at this point in my life, really nothing surprises me.
Good. Well, I'm giving you permission.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think you got a brilliant future ahead of you and look forward to working with you.